For the last couple of months, Kenyans have now become familiar with the word grenade, given the fact that these explosive devices have become weapons of choice for criminals around the country. From the Uhuru Park grenade explosion, Mwaura's bar in Nairobi, Muthurwa explosion to the recent Mtwapa and Tononoka blasts, the device has been the same: a grenade. A hand grenade is any small portable bomb that is easily concealable. Perhaps the more reason terrorists and other criminals like to use them, since, as the term suggests, it can be thrown by hand. Hand grenades are classified into three categories: explosive grenades, chemical grenades, and gas grenades.
We have seen mainly what we have here, grenade explosions, which would not have a lot of impact.
According to security experts, once you hear an explosion, that is a clear indication that you are still alive. And though your instincts will tell you otherwise, please do not run.
The first thing you need to do is to lie down. If you are close to the explosion, lie down, completely flat on the ground, and don't stand up or move until you are sure everything has cooled down.
When a grenade is thrown, its blast range is about 25 meters and bursts at an angle of 45 degrees. You will sustain less injuries if you are down on the ground than if you are upright. Many people love to witness what is going on, but according to Werunga, it is important to know that when you hear a blast, do not run to check what happened. The attacker might be waiting for a crowd to form to throw another grenade.
If you hear an explosion and you are not near the blast, don't run towards the blast. Run in the opposite direction, and don't try to go back until you are sure everything has cooled down.
But explosions have not been the only disasters happening in the country. For example, last Sunday night, Kimathi House was on fire, and it did not take long before a curious crowd gathered around the area, thus interfering with the firefighting.
We expected that the security system, for example in Kimathi House, should have had people trained in managing those kind of scenarios. You get a fire, that is a disaster. So the first thing you need to do is to take care of the place so that the people don't come close to the disaster scene. Now, if that has not been done, then the advice to the members of the public is that don't go near that disaster scene, because you never know what is going to happen to you. So if you really have to observe from a distance that you think is safe to you, first as an individual.
Other incidents are when there are bomb scares in the city, when some people have rushed to the scene to witness the incident. Have you ever stopped to think what would happen if there really was a bomb there? How many people would lose their lives in the names of witnessing? Remember, security begins with you and I. You don't have to be paranoid, but be cautious at all times. Michael Njenga, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.